What is up, everybody? I'm No Lux Given here with your afternoon snap, and today we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different because Marvel Snap accidentally leaked an upcoming location. Typically, they announce when they add new locations into the game, so I think that the second location that we're going to see in this game is actually supposed to be next week's featured location. So we'll take a little sneak preview of it here and figure out how to play with Warrior Falls. After each turn, cards here fight, destroy the weakest one. And a little bit about the mechanics of this, how this is going to work. There's only one fight per turn, and typically only one card will be destroyed each turn. Even if there's multiple cards there from both players by something like Sinister Clone or Jubilee, only one card will be destroyed each turn unless there's a tie. If there's a tie, then anything with that same lowest value will all be destroyed at the same time. So we'll take a look at these other locations here now too. We got Wakandan Embassy, which wasn't really great for us. It landed on Taskmaster and the Hood, two cards that I don't really care about, but it also landed on Hulkbuster. And Hulkbuster could be a really cool card to clutch Warrior Falls in your favor. I'm basically just trying to think if my opponent could potentially beat me on Warrior Falls this turn, and they could because of the Wakandan Embassy adding some additional power to the cards in their hand, but they're actually going to tie me, which is pretty great news for me. I'm going to throw Deathlok into the Wakandan Embassy, destroying the Hood, and then we're going to battle Demon vs. Carnage and tie, but I'm going to go ahead and snap, knowing that I have Hulkbuster to add an 11 power card to Warrior Falls and destroy my opponent's Carnage in the process. My opponent passes over a -1 Green Goblin. Not super scary because that was also buffed up by the Wakandan Embassy, and it looks like we're doing pretty good despite losing two different locations by one each. Unfortunately, we can't play the Taskmaster this turn because my opponent increased its cost with Iceman. I'd love to follow that up to my 11 power demon, but instead I'm just going to play Bucky Barnes and Carnage. My opponent throws a Hobgoblin in to put me down to -9 in the sewer system, but we are going to be able to go up to 14 in Wakandan Embassy. So winning by 10, winning by 11, down by 10. Down by 10 isn't so great, but I do feel pretty good, and we actually have enough power with Death, which can add +11 to the sewer, to flip that location. So I think that we're going to be okay. That means that my opponent would have to commit over 10 or over 11 power to the other location while still adding to the sewer system. So I feel pretty good about our chances here. My opponent does not have enough power to take over the Wakandan Embassy, and Debris will even throw some rocks out there so you can see that tie. But otherwise, only one card, one fight is going to take place there each turn, and only one card is going to be destroyed, just so you guys will know how that works for the future. But thought this was a cool game just to demonstrate Warrior Falls, a cool upcoming location, and this is kind of a unique scenario because now we have an extra week to think about what type of decks we might like to build to take on Warrior Falls for next week. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lux Given. Peace.